Chops, we now return to another episode of the Safari of Shin Megami Tensei 5. Wait, see the announcer right now. Who are you and why are you in my... okay, and he just ran out of the room, alright. There was some weird dude in my room with a safari hat and giant glasses. I don't know what to say about that, so I guess we'll just move on. Hello, viewers and lovely connoisseurs of the culture, and welcome back to another random intro because I like doing... Well, okay, I don't think I need to apologize for doing random intros. This is my channel, I like doing this. I hope everyone's doing this well this lovely day/night here in the lovely world of Shin Megami Tensei 5, featuring the lovely voice you can't forget, the lovely V, hopefully for good reasons. Now, you probably remember last episode we started our four-way in the third area. We tried to cram a lot in a well, I guess it was a normal length episode, give or take, but we were able to do quite a good bit. The biggest things, of course, was solving Claw Po, getting a little bit stronger, unlocking more side quests. Oh, I should mention, speaking of, I did the Horus side quest. Found out, yeah, if you destroy Horus and then you talk to Isis to trigger the subquest, you have to go back and get the head again, similar to the Gimmerkala one, like last time. But nonetheless, nothing really too crazy. We just start off our way, and hopefully this episode, if we don't get damn close to beating this third area, then I'll be a monkey's uncle. But yeah, that's the whole goal. And of course, what may delay it is having to do these fights. Then again, I should be excited, because the Fiend fights give a good amount of bombs and rewards and stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it nicely, but we'll see what happens. But yes, that's what's happening this time. In our second run, because I know a lot of people have been watching my stuff and they're well aware that this is the second run of the DLC. I mean, the second run of the campaign. Right, Algami?
Yes, that is correct. For those who do not know, the plot and point of this second playthrough is for young Vitamin to get stronger to defeat the Demi-Fiend, as well as other super bosses.
Yeah, it's gonna be trying, so I'm trying my best here. Yeah, we get it. Blah, 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 White Rider, something about glory or something. I don't know. I wonder if because this horse has so many eyes, if it gets irritated, how much eye drops would it need? Would it just have to take a bath in eye drop? A saline solution? I don't know. Also, don't do that. That hurts. Nah, I'm just kidding. That didn't really hurt. Yeah, we will be able to make mincemeat of you real quick. You're not really gonna take long, but of course I'll boost. But yeah, I did the Isis mission with the horse's head off camera, like, really quickly. The reward, if you remember, was the Lady Talisman, so now I'm able to use Inanna's skill, which I can't remember what it was at the top of my head. Quite frankly, I don't think I need to care. Anyway, we're just gonna make mincemeat of this. But yeah, we'll hopefully be able to get through this third area as quickly as possible. That's essentially the point. But you already know how it goes with this. I'm really trying to rush through this. Well, not really rush for it for good reasons, but I really want to beat this game. I really want to see if I'm strong enough to actually fight Demi Boy. And yeah, I guess Shiva too. Well, actually, I'm not really too worried about Shiva. I was already that strong the first time I fought Shiva. Surely I'll be able to make mincemeat of him this time, right? I don't know, let's find out. Anywho, that's the first Fiend down. Twitch, I will be relying on you to give me a little assistance to make sure the quality of the video is nice. YouTube, I will say this to you before we get on with the rest of the episode, but I've been trying some different settings with OBS. I realized, and I don't know why, but some of my videos, it doesn't seem to have much of an issue for games like this, but I notice it for other episodes, like when I do other playthroughs, unless it's the really older games, there's been some weird, like, quality issues going on. And granted, as you folks may know, I'm not really the most tech savvy. But yeah, I can appreciate all support.
White Rider. Status eliminated.
Assisted, so to speak. Granted, I've been able to wing it so far. I mean, I like to think that I've done alright so far. I mean, I got quite a good number of you guys to like me, hopefully for good reasons, not for the negatives, but I hope to continue to entertain from you lovely connoisseurs of the culture. Which, of course, if any new viewers want to join the lovely connoisseurs of the culture, the fan base that I'm trying to name until someone comes up with something more creative than I, then you already know what to do, right, Algami?
That's correct. You may find him and join us on Twitch or YouTube. may join under the handle of Vitamin DGR. May follow and subscribe.
Actually, they can't. Well, they could join us, but I don't think they could join by being me. They could join by following me on the channel of Vitamin DGR on Twitch or YouTube. Okay, yes, I didn't really need to correct you. I think a lot of my viewers, or the viewers watching this video, are already aware, but yeah, we appreciate all the support we can give. Why not even tell other friends, folks, neighbors? Oh, seriously, Hopple, come on, man. All your, anyone that you think that might like this, why not? I think it'd be fun to just kind of like, you know, goof off, have a little fun here. I don't need to fight you losers. We just talk about anime stuff, reference some nostalgia, talk about old things. Guess we could talk about sports. I don't know. Things like that. Where is the next fiend? Oh, over there. And I don't need to run through this again. I can just warp. And I will say this. I don't... Well, by the time this video comes out, it will be definitely past fall season. But in case anyone's watching this during the holidays, happy holiday to you. Right now we're in October, so we're kind of creeping up around Halloween, aka a very important time for me. I'm pretty sure my more known viewers and fan base may be aware of. But if you don't know, I'd recommend just... Halloween's a good day, let's just say that. Oh, well, those are useless. Thanks. Alright, now let's see. Where is the next fiend? Where is the next fiend? Oh yeah, all the way over there. Right. I think it'd be quicker if I warp. Yeah, it's all the way over there. I think it'd be quicker if I warp there and run throughout that whole nonsense. Okay, let's do it. Just slipping and sliding like this. I was thinking about it as I was running through this game. Oh, hold on, just double checking my quality of the vid. Again, I'm just trying to make sure that everything's nice and cool. I obviously want a better experience for everybody, trying to make sure that everything's nice and kosher. I know there's a little delay, but, you know, Twitch, what can you do? It's not going to be exactly on time. At least until I, you know, spend over $50 million to give it equipment. No, I'm going off a rant here. What I was going to talk about, viewers, was as I was sliding through these spots, I reminded myself, or I guess that's a proper word, it triggered a memory of some dumb things I used to do when I was younger. Which is funny because I don't see myself as much of a, I guess for lack of a better term, an adrenaline jockey, but there were some really reckless things I did when I was younger. There was one in particular that I remember doing. And yes, before there's that one person who's like, isn't your memory, like, kind of not good? Yeah. Also, why did I jump off? This was not worth it, V. Why did you jump off? What a waste of time. Alright, well, I don't need to fight the losers. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna, like, rant really quickly and just give you guys a little tale of some of the older Vitamin days when I was, well, I was not the wisest, but I like to think it was fun. I mean, okay, so here's the context. I lived in a lot of spots when I was younger. I mean, probably still am. Not like I'm that much older. I'm not super old or anything. I used to live in a bunch of states and a bunch of spots. In America, of course. I haven't been out of the country, at least by the time of this video, so maybe if fates are kind, I could finally go to Japan or Europe or Australia like I want to go. Or other spots, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I used to live in Columbia, Maryland. That was an old stomping ground of mine. Me and my folks, of course. Nothing too crazy about it. It was alright. We used to live down the slope. I can't remember. I think the name was... Man, I cannot remember the name of it. I think it was Smith Street. Can't remember the name of it. But what I do remember was that it was close to... Wait, no. It wasn't in Columbia. It was Greenbelt, wasn't it? Yeah, it was in Greenbelt, Maryland. Oh no, crap. Now I can't even remember what the name of the city was. I think it was Columbia, Maryland, because there was a mall. Yeah, it was the Columbia Mall. It was Columbia, Maryland. Sorry. I used to live in a bunch of spots in Maryland. I'm trying to, like, wait. Was it Greenbelt? Was it Columbia? Columbia, there was a slope down... It wasn't on Smith Street, but there was a slope near the Columbia Mall. Can't remember the name of the street. But what I do remember, it was this very not overly steep slope like some of the ones we have here in the West, but yeah, there was definitely some steep slopes around these spots, down those spots, to the point where any biker would be excited, and for a guy like me who did not do heights, I wouldn't. But it was fun though for a very particular reason, and I will admit this was during a younger point where I guess I wasn't as afraid of heights, or I couldn't even tell you. Ooh, I haven't really done her unique skill in a long time. I'm sure they'd love to. Wow, one almost did. One that resisted almost died for you. Don't worry, I got this. Bye. Why did they accept this? Did it also give me a health bomb? Oh, that's so useless. Anyhow. Alright, that's another fiend done. Took less time.
Red Rider.
Fiend Red Rider. There was a slope, like I was stating, in Columbia, Maryland, not Columbia like the nation or anything like that. And what was cool about it was there was a particular time I remember, I actually do legitimately remember this, that there was very heavy rain. And it was to the point where it was those kinds of roads where it's like, hey, you gotta be careful, especially if you're driving, because it can be slippery. I remember, like, when I was younger, they used to have, like, these old, I don't know what to describe them, but it was like these informative videos for the area, like, the local town area would be like, oh, okay, welcome to Columbia, here, be warned. These are some of the dangers and hazards of the area, be on the neighborhood watch, you know, things like that, I guess. Where is the next one? The next one's in that spot? Okay, cool. I could use a ley line to get there, actually. Actually, why am I running? Use a ley line. Oh, my back. I'm getting old. But there was a particular time where it was, like, really rainy, and the slopes were, like, the streets were, like, very slippery, for lack of a better term. It wasn't the safest spot for some people, and makes sense too, but I mean, you know, whatever. Bopo, come on, girl, you don't usually have this bad a rate. You usually give me good stuff. You don't usually make me fight enemies. Anyway, there was a particular time, I don't remember this season. I think it was around the fall season, actually, close to winter. Maybe my memories might be mistaken, at least on the seasons, but I'm pretty sure it was not summer or spring, because we didn't get as much rain over those spots during those times. So I'm gonna assume it was around, like, I don't know, maybe this month, November. I knew it was, like, late. Oh yeah, I forgot about you over there. So around, like, the cooler season, we had, like, a lot of heavy rainfall, right? And there was times where the rain would be so much that, like I said, the roads would be super slippery. Is this the best way to go? No, I gotta jump down without looking, because that's scary. There was a particular time where our streets were, like, you know, and some viewers may know this, but they will usually give, like, those quick warnings on your phones, those really loud blaring sounds like, hey, warning, there's a flash flood warning, or warning, lightning storm, or things like that, like one of those kinds of warnings. So that was one of the things that happened, but for our TV. Like, it would pop up, like, these really loud, blaring, hey, be on alert, there's heavy rainfall coming, and there's flood. There's a flood potential, or flash flood watch, I think it was called, because watch is, like, it may happen, and warning, I think, is it's gonna happen. Again, my memories may not be the wisest on that aspect. Also, come here. Might as well take you out real quick. Ah, I ran into the frickin' Anzu. I didn't run into him, did I? Bye. Can I even... I don't even waste my time with you. I really want to waste my time on the things I need to fight. Get this abscess so I can see where I'm going. Ladies. And you won't be staying much longer. Later. But yeah, we got those warnings, and there was a time where it was to the point where our schools were say either, okay, you can either go there, or because it was so heavy flooded or had the potential to it, they'd either cut the days in half or not even let us go to school. Now, this is something I don't think I've experienced. Well, granted, I got to the West Coast in my later school years, so I never really had this opportunity, but for those in the Midwest, or better yet, the East Coast, like where I was from, y'all remember, and this might go over some people's heads, but you remember, like,
the only times you would want to get up in the day, like early in the morning or before school. You may not want to go to school, but you would pay attention to, like, I don't know, the news or the weather channel, and you would like look down and see like, oh yeah, this is your county or this is your city, and be like, oh, because of whatever weather, like snow for example, the schools are closed or things like that. You know you did it, and you know it was the best thing of your life if it was your city or district or region or whatever that said, yeah, you know what, we're closing down school. And for those who are like, but it's not good for education, maybe not, but it is good for you, and that's what matters most. He died for you. But yeah, I remember having that a lot over the East Coast, but that's just to give you guys context of the warnings that we try to look out for. Where it was like, okay, sweet, we can... Ooh, why is this like this? We can hopefully avoid school or going into any kind of thing like that. What was this one again? I can't remember. Oh, no, this one's the most problematic of the 4 horsemen. This is the Black Rider, right? With the stupid ice, or the glacial blast spell. Hey, whoa, hey, watch it. Yep. I remember this one. Even though I did all the fiend fights again, this one in particular, I always hated. Even when I was being more and more close to being as overpowered as I am now, still sucked fighting this dude. Still sucked. Gosh. Yeah, glacial blast. Whatever. Like, I'm overpowered now, I can withstand it, but man, it was so not fun second cycle. Third cycle on, I was like, okay, this is easy sauce. And then, well, we're already here in 4th cycle, so whatever. Oh, okay. Might as well just get rid of you. I don't really care for anybody else. Great, Krugel. Bye. Bet you didn't think Alice could do it. Oh, that's useless too. Stamina bomb? Oh, I'm already max health and energy. Oh, well. But yeah, during this rain, let's say rain event, because I don't want to say we were completely flooded. We definitely were to the point where, like, well, we lived in an upward apartment, so we were okay, but it was one of those things where we were, they would constantly, like, have our landlords, or whatever they were, can't really think of the term for them. They would always say, oh, missed. They always say, like, okay, here, you're on the lower floor, and make sure to, like, put towels or stuff between the doors, use ceiling tape. I remember that, actually. They used to do, like, okay, if you're on the lower floors, have ceiling tape and stuff. Now, I don't remember us ever having that issue, because, again, I don't remember ever living in a low apartment or anything, or a house or anything that was below the ground. Like, we used to live in houses, yes, and to the point where they're on ground level, but I don't remember it being during, for lack of a better term, trying times such as this. But it was pretty gnarly. Oh, Wapo. Why? Why, girl? Is everything okay? You want to talk? I'm not feeling it. I guess. How many enemies? I'm about to call in Pyrojack, because Pyrojack keeps running into more enemies. Excuse me, Pyrojack may be running into less enemies than you at this rate. Whatever. Anywho, so we had, I remember looking for that notification when we had it. I was like, oh, sweet. I hope that this is the time where we can close down school, or school will be closed, because I hope our area will be, and I don't wish it for, like, oh, I want people to be stuck in a flood, but saying, like, if I had my way, I would totally love to not have to deal with, like, school or anything like that. I don't think there's anything else to do, so we can just move on. Sweet beans. Alright, let's do it. Oh, detected a couple things. I don't think there's any other sub-quests until I go further. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, full beans. Oh my god, Wapo, please. It's not even a Matama, that's the worst part. But anyway, before I get distracted further, like I've been so far. Yeah, we had a moment where it was flooded, right? So it was to the point where it was like really heavy rain flow, and my folks allowed me to be outside because I was, I don't know, I was insistent, I was whiny, I don't know, they just let me play outside. Obviously, they didn't let me play during the more heavier times. There was a moment where it was definitely like, the roads were definitely like, you could see large amounts of water. It looked like, kind of like, well, as a kid, I treated it like a river. I know it wasn't. Like, it was only up to the road level, maybe barely to the curb.
Well, it was to the curb. But it was to the point where anything on those roads were definitely, like, filled with water. So, like, little things of trash, light things, they were being carried down. And we were on the lower parts of the slope, but it wasn't that long a walk to get to the higher parts. Oh, what was this again? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. Daze. Whatever. We already know this goes. I'm continuing. Um, but I asked my folks if I could, like, go and play outside, and well, of course, they gave me the whole, like, why would you want to play outside, V? Like, it's raining, you're gonna get sick, you get cold. But I said, I'll be okay, I'll be fine, I'm not gonna be sick. And I was going over, I remember, or from what they told me, and it helped me remember that I used to, like, insist on things like that. Ooh, I didn't mean to say that, I should have said naturally be arrogant, whatever. It's hard to say. Whatever. So I remember, like, asking and being insistent on it, but unfortunately, or well, fortunately, excuse me, not unfortunately, they let me play outside during the moments where it was raining. And don't worry, it was, like I said, it wasn't during the heavier parts of the storm. I was not a dumb kid. Like, I'm well aware I wasn't gonna go outside during, like, the heavier rainflow and get washed away. I was still a small, light kid. Thin as hell. Not probably much thinner than how I am now. But, ooh, I forgot about this item. Please be money. Actually, wait, I don't even need it. Yep, useless to me. Anywho, so I remember going up the slope, and it was a long walk up the slope closer to the mall where we used to live. Oh. Thank you. Crap. Which was the way that we should go again? The Tokyo Station is to the right, Otomachi to the left. Go to the left, because Tokyo Station, I think, is where Ishtar and them are. So I don't want to, like, deal with them right now. Ooh, that was close. So I remember going up the slope, and what was cool was I just went for a walk. Like, I know I said I play outside, but honestly, I just like walking. Granted, I haven't done it in a while, but it's kind of nice to just walk. You know what I mean? Just to walk and maybe even, like, and I know I might say this and some people may think it weird, but it's kind of nice to just, like, walk and, like, talk to yourself. Just to get the thoughts out of your head. Just let nature happen. Maybe you might have... I like to think it's therapeutic. What if you're one of those types of people that constantly have so many thoughts in your head you can't focus? It's nice to just, you know, walk outside and do it. I still... Well, granted, I'll have music. Maybe, like, something light or jazzy, but I still do that now. Doesn't matter the weather unless it's so bad that I can't go out. Like, you won't catch me during, like, a really heavy lightning storm or something, but you'll definitely see me walk out, maybe listen to something. Anywho, during that moment where, we'll say the rain event for now, because I don't want to say it was, well, I guess it was kind of flood, whatever. I remember walking, right, and through the slopes, we would see, like, little thing, like, if it was small and light, like I said, it was being carried down the river down the roads. And I remember being fascinated about that. So, this, okay, this is where the point where I know people are going to judge me for. This is the meat of the story here. I've been talking to the condiments and such. Around the roads, people have, like, close to, like, some houses and spots and stuff, they have, like, those trash can receptacle things that they, like, push out or wheel out or move out to, like, pick up the trash for, like, the garbage people, the disposal people. Garbage disposal people. But what was interesting was it was to the point where some of the lighter ones would get easily knocked over. Oh, there's Matama. Who would get easily knocked over and be sent down the road, right? And I had this thought before, and I did have a friend back in school that said that they wanted to try it once, but they never got a chance to. And I thought about it. I was like, I'm light. This thing's light. I wonder if I can hop a ride on this thing. And I know some viewers like, UV, you didn't do it. No, I did. I totally did. I totally rode on one of those trash can things. But, and I can say this because this has been so long ago that I don't think I have to worry about getting in trouble. I didn't ride on an empty one. And don't worry, I did, for lack of a better term, clean up after myself. But about, like, around closest to the top of the spot, I just thought it was because it was going, like, not fast. So I thought it'd be just, like, a fun water ride. And I've never been to a water park. So, or, yet, as of this video. So I figured this is my outlet to, like, finally get an experience for a bootleg water slide or something like that.
which I'm certain some viewers out there is like, no, we get you, V. We understand. But yeah, that was what I did. How do I get to that? I don't really even need that glory, so... Frick, get out of here. Freaking Anzu. But yeah, I took out... There was one of the, like, it was one of those green garbage receptacle things. And it didn't have much. It had, like, I don't know how many, but it didn't have too many. But it was to the point where I can honestly, like, despite me being as small as I was, knock it over and just make sure all the trash stuff was out. And I know someone's like, ew, you garbage dove? I wouldn't say garbage dove, because I wasn't going for anything. I was just using it to make room. But it was light enough that it could carry my scrawny self, for sure. Because I didn't trust that it'd be able to take it if it had, like, a lot of weight in it. So, and in retrospect, I probably didn't even need to do it, but I did anyway. But yeah, I took out all the trash, and then I rode on it. Oh yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Your lunker. I don't remember where this flippin' snake is. I need to find this damn snake. I can't find it. Yeah. Oh, Cleo, you're not supposed to do that. It's fine. You saved it. He died for you. Alice is literally the girl you see in any horror movie. I'm telling you that for a fact, viewers. Anyhow, and I rode on it. I used the receptacle to ride down the little road. Well, it was longer than a little road, but I used it to ride down the road, and it was actually fun. Plus, it was the point where there was, and I know somebody's like, what about cars? Don't worry. We were in a spot where there were very rarely cars, like, during these kinds of moments. Like, if there were, then I feel bad for those people that have to have those kinds of jobs. Oh, perfect. I have it. Yep, I already have this bad boy. Sweet beans. Sweet. Megami talisman. I forgot what the Megami Akatsuhi was.
Okay.
How does it feel when it comes to making sacrifices? Well, to be fair, I had to sacrifice a trash can in order to have a little fun, so I think some sacrifices are necessary.
Perfect.
Whoa, close up. Yeah, I forgot about that close up. Thank you. You could back up a little bit. I bet she probably smells really nice. Which I just realized as I said that was probably a very creepy thing to say. I was referring to the fact that she's like the goddess of harvest. Like, I imagine like she'd smell like a nice, like, fruitful harvest. Who am I kidding? I know someone already I know clipped that and is gonna turn my words against me. I truly didn't mean anything by it. I thought... Never mind. I already dug that hole. I dug my grave. Was there anything else over here? Yeah, there was things over here. Ooh, I forgot about that drop. Oh, I forgot about that something fierce. I think I would, considering how many times I've played this, but still. And it was like, I don't know, it was kind of like one of those, like, theme park rides that I usually see on TV. I haven't really been to any theme parks in a long time. I used to go to Six Flags back over east, but I haven't been to, like, Disneyland or anything. Or Disney World, or... No, what do we have over here in the West? Disneyland? Yeah, I haven't been to Disneyland or anything yet. I wish, though. But, yeah, I figured that was a good excuse to, you know, have the experience of being able to ride, a makeshift water slide down the road in Columbia, Maryland, and it was fun. I actually had a great time. I guess there was maybe two things I don't regret writing down the thing, right? Like, I don't regret it at all. But if there were two things I do regret... Oh, God. Get away! Alright, cool. See ya. There are two things I do legitimately regret about, doing this. Would be what happened at the end and what happened a couple days after. So, first thing was what happened at the end. Unfortunately, as most roads usually do, connects to a busy section. Yeah, I didn't really think it through, I'll admit. Yeah, I really didn't think it through. Who am I kidding? I didn't even bother to think it through. All I thought was like, oh, it's gonna be fun. So I got into a busy section. Now, granted, there was still not that bad. There was only like a couple of cars, but
it was to the point where, yeah, they saw this one random kid riding this trash can down, and one person actually got out of their car and was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, I'm good." And then another person was like, "What are you doing, you dumb kid?" Like, he cursed a lot, and I was like, "Oh, oops," and I ran. It wouldn't be until way afterwards that I thought the coast was clear, and I went back, because the trash can stopped at a spot, and nobody picked it up, which was really surprising. Like, they just went about their day, but I guess it was kind of awkward to, because I didn't really have a means of braking, and it wasn't going super fast, but it was going to the point where I didn't really think of stopping. I didn't really think of stopping all that much. All I thought was like, oh, I'm just gonna go down the slide and, you know, have, or a makeshift water slide and have fun, right? You don't really think of those things when you're a snot-nosed kid, I guess. But yeah, stopping was the issue, because I only got to stop once we got to, like, the end, which was, it led to, like, this, like, I think the proper term is, like, a T, or a three-way, like, crossroad. I can't think of the road term, but it's, like, there's one road that goes, just think of a T, let's just assume it's, like, a T, but the end, the longer part, is what connects to a slope, a windy slope. And, yeah, that's pretty much what you guys are gonna get to help you set the stage for where this took place. But yeah, I wasn't able to stop properly until we got to the curb. And it wasn't like I fell out, but it was problematic to the point where, because we were going to that, I was going to that busy, like, section where there were cars going past. I think, like, again, like 3 or so. It was to the point where one car stopped, and it was the point where you can easily hear that, like, that sound effect. I was like, ooh, I kind of panicked because I thought I was in trouble. So I ran like hell. Which I realized that, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure my folks, well, I don't know. My folks would watch this stuff, so hey, sorry for keeping that a secret from you guys. Then again, I'm pretty sure my dad knew, because I came back and I was like soaking wet, and he asked me, and I don't remember fully telling him, but I remember not lying, because he did the whole, like, stern, like, what did you do? Like, you know, the parent voice where it was like, you better, like, listen, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know if my mom knows, at least before this video happened, so either she knew and I got away with it because, again, of what happened a couple days later, or she just now knows because she hears me saying this now. So, hey mom, sorry, I guess. My defense. And I don't really have any defense. And I can't even, like, lie and make up a defense. I suck at lying. That's why I can't do it. But I did, like, a while, like, before I went home, I was able to go back once, like, for lack of a better term, the coast was clear. I grabbed the receptacle, and I remember it was a very long walk back up there. Oh, gosh, that was the worst part. That whole slope ride was having to carry the receptacle back. Because my dumb self thought, and this is what the panic set in, because I already got, like, kind of, like, for lack of a better term, yelled at by the guy. Because, again, there was 2 cars that stopped. They were going 2 different directions, and they just saw this kid kind of, like, surfing down, and both of them stopped. And there was a woman in one, the guy in the other. The woman in the ones that was concerned, excuse me. And she was like, "Are you okay? What happened?" Like, she didn't say it like that, but she sounded like concerned. I was like, "What are you doing?" But the guy, I vividly remember him cursing me out. Be like, "What is that? Like, butthole kid?" Like, stuff like that, saying it. And I panicked and I ran out. And I realized that I did one of those things where I ran, and for some reason, you know how when you know when you're in trouble, especially when you're young, you run, but I guess it's either one of 2 kind of things. You either have a tendency to look behind to see if you're being chased, or you just, like, full on run without any, like, any thought to look back, just because you feel like the minute you do, it's right there. Yeah, that's what I did. Oh, right, it's up there. Ugh, I freaking hate this particular Memon. Whatever. But yeah, I only realized way later that guy was not chasing me, and quite frankly, I don't think he was. Why would he risk getting outside into this rain just to, I don't know, get some kid to punish him or something? I don't know. All I know is I didn't get in trouble for that aspect. So it was just a pain because I had to go back for the receptacle. There was still a car or 2 coming, but it was to the point where I was able to do it. I went to the crosswalk, yes, and I just walked back up the slope with the trash receptacle and went back. And the reason being is because I remember having this fear that Well, actually, it's not even like I just came out with this fear. I blame my uncle for this one. My uncle put this whole thing about, like, oh, the trash receptacles were, or my uncle, excuse me, my friend had this whole fear about, like, how we would have to do and be careful. Because he was dumb enough to say, yeah, these things are, like, tagged, man. Like, you gotta be careful. You can't steal these things. They keep track of it. And I remember my uncle making a big deal of it in malls when he was the one I asked about, like, you know, in malls, they have those little, like, white clip thing for clothes and shoes and stuff, that if you walk too far out, it, like, makes this alarm sound to warn you. I remember my uncle saying something similar, but it was my friend that said, like, oh, yeah, they do it for, like, anything, when for the trash things and stuff. That's why, their parents are always, like, particular about making sure no one stole their trash, which I didn't get back then, but I guess it kind of makes sense now, whatever. I need to get that meme on, which means I need to warp back. Where am I? Here? Yeah, I need to warp back here. But yeah, the real problem, again, wasn't me going up the slope, although it was a pain. No, the real problem happened, like, I don't know how many days later, but it was a good number of days later. I got sick. I got sick. It wasn't terrible, but I remember having, like, some seriously bad headaches. Uh, I mean, I remember, like, they say it a lot, especially in some cultures too. Hell, even in anime, they make a whole big deal about, like, hey, you can't just go out in the rain, you'll get sick. But I remember for the longest time being like, there's no way that's real. Well, to be fair, there's a number of other variables, but I can definitely say for certain, yeah, you could get sick. So don't do that. Don't do dumb things like that without being smart, all right? So yeah, don't do that. Okay, there it is. Ugh. Come on, let me talk to. Thank you. They say, yeah, I know. But yeah, and I mean, it was just is what it is, right? I got sick, and they assumed it was because. Well, I know my mom assumed because I was playing outside. My dad already knew, and again, assuming that my mom may actually have known, because we all know parents always know. Don't know how, even to this day, maybe because I'm not a parent or anything, but parents always know, and it baffles me. I've yet to have a circumstance where my parents did not catch me in something. Uh, I'll go for the Mimon afterwards, so I do want to, like, move on the story. Let me go... actually, we can stick here and just run the other direction. Was there a reason to be the other pathway? No, not really, because the other pathway leads here. Yeah, we're good. Well, now I'm going to be stuck with Decoravia. Well, not that it'll be a problem. I am going to try and see if I can do it without finding Ishtar. Which surely I can do, right? Maybe I should save just in case. For those who are been less focused on me, like, ranting and talking about my story and stuff, about my past, and more focused on the game. I said it last episode. I want to see what I can beat Ishtar without shutting off the weird crystal prism things that she's got going on. I'm gonna try it. I will, of course, spend the money for Decoravia, because I guess I have to. Sure. As long as I won't get this money back. Got plenty of money for it. Like, did you know that there are different towers that grant Ishtar power? Yeah, I know. And I'm not gonna do it this time, so... I will pay you, though, anyway. Might as well do it for Decoravia, just to be a nabby. But I'll do it as well, because if I can't... If there's some weird, like, story-based thing that prevents me from doing this, then I'm gonna save here. Just to make sure, because I am not taking any chances. I'm just gonna go straight... Well, I'm gonna get some more Mimon while I'm at it, but I'm just gonna go straight to see if I can fight Ishtar. I realized now, after saying this, I was like, I wonder how many other embarrassing... Well, there was other embarrassing things I used to do when I was younger. And there was a lot of things that I was led to believe. I realize, and I might still be this now, I'm kind of gullible, huh? And I always thought, like, as I grew smarter, I would be less gullible, but I guess intelligence doesn't matter if you're basically still easy to be fooled. I don't know. I remember believing a lot of things when I was younger. Heck, I still believe in quite a few of those things now.
But I'll say the other bit once I finish taking down this other fiend. You're the last one you destroy. Oh, I guess I can do you real quick. Do I need to go over there? Well, you might have something useful. Although I don't remember if Dekarabia can find me balms and essences and stuff. I think he can. I think I can. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, full on that? Whatever. I can't remember. Can Dekarabia find me, like, balms and essences? I mean, incense? I don't think he can. I think he kind of just sucks. Except for finding jewels. Oh, yep, see, that's useless. Alright, well, let me fight the last fiend here. Realize I'm kind of ripping through this third area. Maybe I will beat it really quickly. Sorry, number 4. We're already about to fight Ishtar. Then we got the castle. Hellrider, you will literally stand no chance against me. This was actually one of the people. Fun fact, viewers. Remember how last episode I talked about having Abyssal Mass to reduce the chance of getting ailments? Because this freaking fight, these, like, Legion things kept, or Loas, excuse me. These Loas kept imbuing ailments. I was so annoying. Okay, so the second run I did this, I was still stronger. So fighting Pale Rider himself, nothing. But I was surprised by how many times my guy and everyone else got hit with these stupid ailments. Like, it baffled me. I got poisoned and freaking, the Makajama, the freaking seal thing. It was so annoying. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I thought for sure it was one of those things where because I was higher level, it wouldn't affect me. It still did. I completely forgot about that. Hated this one, and that's one of the reasons why I have Abyssal Mask. You know, among other reasons, like I mentioned last time. But in case anyone wants to know one of the circumstances why I was so adamant about it, there you go. Alice, you're kind of not really all that helpful for me. So I'm just going to switch you for Ishtar, because we're going to have to fight her next. Oh, speaking of which, I will have to do a fusion this episode. Well, I'm going to use Ishtar to make Mother Harlot when this is done, so... First, time to die. Thanks for the bomb. That'll be very helpful for me.
Fiend Pale Rider.
Voice, amazing. Alright, what next? Grab the item. Please be a balm and essence. I don't think it is. Yeah, I think Dekarabia only just gives me, like, jewelry. It's whatever. And I realize I keep doing this, even though I don't think I really need to do any of the things Dekarabia is going to give me.
Be careful.
I know, I got it. I'm going to run around here first, because I know there's items and stuff to the side. What do you think, viewers? Think I'm strong enough to do Ishtar? And I know some viewers are probably like, didn't you fight Ishtar during your other runs? Yes, I did. But those other runs, I did it exactly like I did the first time, where I would activate or deactivate the Akatsuki switches. I thought about doing it, honestly, even during the second run. But I thought to myself, maybe it'll be something to try on camera and record it, so that way we'll know for other viewers who are curious as well as I'm doing it to her excuse to flex. So, you know, each his own. You learn how to try to have a little fun with my channel here. Grab this Memon. I guess we can run and grab the Memon. We're actually going quite quick. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just beat the castle, if we can beat the castle, because grabbing the Memon, I don't think I need to even do recording-wise, so what I think I'm going to do is... How many more are there? Let's see. Any more in this sector? No. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. 8 Memon? Oh, actually, that won't take long. But where are we at the video, so? Barely over 40? I guess we can probably grab the Memon real quick. It won't take long, actually. Then there'll be less things I have to do. Yeah, alright, let's just run around and grab it. This won't take long. Closest one would, I guess, be... Yeah. Hopefully it's some areas I can reach. Oh, got some game slow going on here. Alright, let's see. One is straight ahead there. Where? Straight ahead over on that side? Can't remember, man. I should. I've been doing this for several cycles. Why do I not remember where the Memon are? See? My memory really is terrible. Terribly great. Nah, I'm just kidding. I need some work. I think I need to eat some more, like, fish or something. It's over here? Yeah, it was over here. And I thought to myself, too. I remember during the third run of this game, viewers, that I was like, maybe I don't need to buy the Memon guy. The Charon-up that gives me knowledge of where the Memon are. Because I thought to myself, since I've played this multiple times, surely the memory will be there. Man, was I foolish. I'm stuck. Why am I doing this? I don't need the jewels. Yeah, I forgot about you. Bye-bye. Okay, how many was that? 2, so we're down to 6 left. Now, let's see. Next one is... I have to go through there to get that one. We can warp it, it'll be quicker. Yeah, it'll be quicker. Let's see. Where are you? Yonbashi? Yeah, that'll work. I wonder what... I'm trying to find a better way to phrase this question, because I realize this isn't gonna reach many people, but I'm still gonna just contain the idea anyway, because what else are we doing while I'm running around like a goober trying to grab these Memon? I wonder if they'll bring back, like... So there was a thing I used to watch. So I watched this thing about... I can't remember the guy, but it was one of those random, like... YouTube was like, hey, you're gonna like this video? Sure, here, watch this, I guess. Where the heck? Over here, huh? Yeah, I forgot about this spot. Yeah, I forgot about being over here. What was over here? Don't touch me! Oh, phew, we're good. Phew! But it was a video about, like, some dude who was talking about, like, hey, these are some of the toys and stuff you don't remember anymore. Things like that. What I definitely need to do, by the way, sorry, I got to focus back on the game. I need to find out where Lunger is. I don't remember where he is, despite doing this so many times, which is sad. Sad. Can't remember for the life of me. I do need to find your Lunger for the Snake Talisman. Don't remember closest way to get to him. Let's use a Wajik show and backtrack. Plus, I need to do this. Oh, yeah, I did need to do this. Forgot I set the mission to go take down the other tyrant. Forgot about that. But they were talking about like some old toys from the 90s that you're like, well, I think it was the 90s. It was like, old toys you don't remember. Man, these are the memories you're forgetting. Things like that. I remember wanting them when I was younger. Which is funny because, again, it could be seen as a height thing, but not really. For any older viewers, again, this was before me, but I remember, but I was still during it, if that makes sense. But they used to have these, like, boon shoe thingies that were basically just, like, little trampoline, like, spring things. They didn't look comfortable, that's to say the least. But I remember this old kid in our neighborhood, I think we were in Jersey at the time, that used to have them, and we all thought he was like so cool for having them. I was like, oh man, look at him, so cool for having it. Like, he was the kid growing up that would always have the coolest toys and everything. Like, we were all jealous, and understandably so. We had like a whole like neighborhood like. I guess I'll equate it to because I don't remember how many of us, but for those who remember the old cartoon Ed, Edd and Eddy, goated show, I already know. It was something like that where we had like a little like suburb area, back in New Jersey. Actually, it wasn't even Maryland; it was in New Jersey. Holy moly! That used to have it. Oh, there you are. Oh, that was convenient. I was just looking for you. Sweet beans. I'll have to make a note to remember how to get to that one. Then we'll use money or anything? No? Yeah, useless. Alright, distraction done. Finally got that one. Okay, I need to go this way anyway for a bunch of Mimon, so backtrack there. But yeah, we had like the neighborhood kid that always had like the coolest toys and stuff. So I don't remember him having many of the things, but he always had like the really cool stuff. Like he used to have tech decks, he used to have Beyblades. He had the, and I actually do have this, but he was the first one to have it. But during Yu-Gi-Oh, back where it was like, you know, super hype and popular and not all, for lack of a better term, forgotten. The older seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, I see you over there. They used to have those toy dual discs. Yeah, I do think that piece is cool. Anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, look up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Disc. It's a toy that they used to have. And I remember wanting it for the longest time. Oh, viewers, when I got one, granted way, way later, but when I got one, oh, it was the dopest thing, man. Because I talked about it in different episodes before. I'm not super into trading cards, at least as of yet. I'm getting into it. But back then, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even really remember what got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! If I had to venture, I guess it was probably because of the neighborhood kid. But what I do remember was that he had the dual disc. And we always thought it was super cool because that was when we were watching Yu-Gi-Oh! This was when everyone was talking about like, oh yeah, you're gonna be sent to the Shadow Realm. Which, if I can go on a brief tangent, shout out to the person who was able to pay the voice actor for Hugh from Jimmy Neutron's dad to doing like, well, Jimbo, I can't do it, but well, Jimbo, looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, or something like that. Or no, it looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Like, I don't know how you got the guy to do it, but thank you for being such a service to humanity. We needed that in our lives. Okay, there's no more Mimon here. Mimon back over this area, but I can warp for that. So it's that one there, one over there, and the rest of the city. Okay, cool. It'll be easier to warp then. Actually, it really would be easier to warp. Doing it as quick as I can, viewers. I apologize for the delay, but it has to be done. Where is this Mimon? Oh, right. I know where that is. Sorry, I was looking at it for a minute. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember where that Mimon is. It's down here. It's like a lower spot, like in the trees here. Totally forgot about this spot. Again, even though I've done this multiple times, again, my memory's just weird. Heck, I even did it during the playthrough that you guys saw. Anyway, but yeah, the neighborhood kid had the dual disc and moon shoes. That's the two things I want to talk about. I know I've started with moon shoes, but I also want to talk about the dual disc. But yeah, the moon shoes was this thing. I don't remember when it was, but as people know, I'm born in the 90s. They had these like little like springy shoes that like let you super jump like super high. Then again, I think the video was talking about like the toys that you don't remember, but I think there was a comment that I remember reading about like it was recalled because it was hazardous to kids. I don't really remember if that's the case or not. All I remember was I wanted one for the longest time because of the neighborhood kid who was like the popular one that we all were like, oh yeah, what? His name's not Frankie, but it's like, if Frankie wanted this, then yeah, we were going to follow Frankie's rules. Like, that was the thing. He was the cool kid. He was the one that, I do remember, he would have his birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese was the coolest thing. Yeah, Frankie was that. Frankie was dope. That's not his name, like I said. I can't remember his name, but I'm just using the name Frankie for the sake of things. Please be good, even though I think it's bad. Yep. I knew it. I felt it was bad. Oh, well. Not that bad. Later. But Frankie had the moon shoes, and I remember one again. I never got a chance to. I still never got to ride those things, to use those things. And unfortunately, considering my size 16.5, 17 feet now, I doubt I'll be able to find moon shoes that I can ride, or that I can rock. Unless anyone knows about moon shoes, if they truly aren't recalled, if those are still a thing, which I highly doubt, let me know. And hopefully they're not expensive, even though I have a funny feeling they are, because they're old toys. But the other thing was the dual disc. Now, it would be quite a couple of birthdays / Christmases before I would get my hands on one. But man, having that dual disc was the coolest thing. When Frankie had it, we were like, oh, yo, that was the coolest thing ever, man. Man, you're so cool, Frankie. And he knew too. We were basically just stoking his ego, but we couldn't help it. Frankie had all the cool stuff, man. Like, I think most people should at least know that one kid, right? That always got all the cool things. That always... I don't even, like, know or care what his parents are. What I do remember, not only did Frankie have birthdays... Again, none of the games, not Frankie, just using it for the sake of this. But not only was Frankie, like, the cool kid that would have all the cool toys, but I remember there was times where even during, like, the earlier parts of school... I do actually remember this. Where he would, like, have little pizza parties for his birthday. And the school, like, the class would allow it. I was like, man, he's so cool. Like, you always love those kids that were able to, like, get, like, parties and stuff. And we thought his parents were, like, super cool. Oh, man. I really wish I remembered him. I really do. I remember... The only thing I honestly remember was that he was, I guess for our age, he wasn't, like, heavy set, but he was kind of, like... He was a big boy, I guess would be the best way to say it. But the only thing I honestly, even after all these years, it's so bad. But I do remember one specific thing about him, other than having the cool toys and, you know, having all the parties and stuff. But there's one thing I remember physically about him was that he always was able to I remember it freaking me out. It might be one of the things that also like caught me get freaked out. But he was a kid, but he was one of those like, I don't know the proper term for it. He could turn his neck like. Not all the way around, like, he's not an owl, but he could turn his, like, neck, like, really far back. And I know someone's I bet, even now, I did say this to a friend. It's like, wait, there was a heavyset kid that was able to do it? I was like, yeah, it doesn't sound all that weird. It's like, are you sure? It was like, I don't remember him being able to turn his head, like, all the way back. But I knew it was to the point where, like, everybody, especially, and this is what I definitely remembered, a lot of the people were, like, freaking out because, like, oh, his head's gonna, like, twist off. Like, I remember some of the kids would, like, say that. I don't remember how far back he was able to do it. I doubt it was the whole around, like, he's not an owl, like I said. He was able to do that, and I always thought that was, like, crazy. Good times, good times. But, no, I'm going back to it. I missed that duel disc something fierce, man. I don't remember. Am I supposed to beat everyone, or do I just beat Malak? I think I have to... I'll just beat everybody. Doesn't really matter. You. I'll just beat everybody. I don't know if I need to, but we'll find out. Oh, I didn't get anyone on that one? Whatever. Malak's dead. Oh no, I have to beat everyone. Okay, well, then we're done here. Nice camera angle. Don't worry, Malak. I'll see you for round 3 when I have to take you... I guess technically Malak and Bale or Ball are the same. It's complicated. Anywho, is there any other Mimon? 1, 2, 3. Then that's it. Then we can go to the castle. Closest one would be actually right somewhat near warp thingy. Oh, yeah, I know where it is. It's right up here. I never went up there, because there's glory and stuff over there, too. Yeah, I totally forgot about that guy. But, man, I miss the dual disc. So, I still have mine. Granted, I think it's back in storage over in the east. But I remember playing with it a lot. Unfortunately, I know this for a fact. I can't... So, for those who don't know, the dual disc, like I said, if you look it up or Google it, in case somebody's like, man, there's no real dual disc, you're making it up. No, I don't, again, I don't say these things out of jest.
But they used to have this cool dual disc that was just like in the old versions of Yu-Gi-Oh, like the old shows, where it basically was like a U or like, I don't know how to describe it, like a W or something. No, it was more like a U. More like a U, but then when it was in like battle mode, it was like a blade, which I guess you can also use if you wanted as a costume to imagine you had a sword on your hand, which I remember doing that as well, and that's probably one of the reasons. In fact, that might be the main reason why the damn thing was broken. But yeah, I broke it. There's the spoilers there. I broke the thing, and unfortunately, it's stuck in blade mode. Like I can't collapse it back to the U. You know, the little things. It's not like a big deal or anything. But it sucked because I couldn't collapse it back, and I thought it was busted. Like I was still able to do it, and now that I remember it, it wasn't. It was during a time where you had to press the buttons in order to affect the life points, but it was tedious, yeah. But back then, you didn't care because you were basically like them. You were like, "Oh, sick! I have the dual disc. I don't care if I have to press this like really loud plasticky button." It was made of like hard but cheap plastic, so it was probably prone to breaking anyway. But it didn't have something where it was like able to detect your life points. You had to like actually press on the thing how many life points you had and all this stuff. And every time you lost life points, you had to click it a couple of times. It was like one of those like counting things, like, you know, the machines, well, not machines, but the things that like if you go to like a school rally and those people like click the whatever it is, the devices to like keep track of how many people show up. It's one of those kinds of things. Where is the next Mimon? I guess that one's closer to there, and that one's close to the warp. Okay, we can just use leyline warping. But it sucked because, like I said, it broke, so I was bummed. But, you know, it wasn't the end of the world. I was still able to use it in dual mode. I just remember having one kid who was like, "Why aren't you, like, collapsing it?" I was like, "I can't. It's stuck. Like, I couldn't collapse it." Like, every time I try to move it back into the, like, sheathed form or, like, the condensed form or whatever, the non-dual mode or whatever we're calling it, it would automatically, like, slap back. But when it did work, it was the coolest thing. Like, I don't remember if it was a series of buttons or one button in particular, but there was something you pressed, and it would automatically, like, go from the condensed form to the blade mode, like, quick. It would make this really loud clicking sound, and I remember you could hurt yourself, because I did. But, man, oh, man, I thought it was the coolest thing. It is over here, above. I gotta go back here. Got it. And I know I still have it, but unfortunately, I know I have no room over for things in the West Coast. Oh, phew. For the space I have here in the West Coast. So I know that bad boy is stuck over the East. Oh. Oh, you have something for me? Well, that's useless to me, but thank you. Where is the closest one? Where are you? Oh, right, here. And then the last Mimon... Wait, this should be 149? Yes, sweet. So how do I get number 150? I would have to... Man, how would I... Where is this one? I can't honestly remember. I think if I go back the path I just did to get to that recent Mimon, it might help me. Whoa, God. Ooh, that Dekarab scared the life out of me. Holy moly. I don't like that. Think about seeing a demon come at you. Ugh. Man, I freaking hate these Anzus. I'm surprised that these Anzus don't, like, back off. Ow. Right, I took away her physical weakness for that. Her physical resistance for that. Are you quite done? Oops. I didn't even need to entertain this fight. This is such a waste of time. Oh well. What that Anzu gets for fronting on me. Okay, now where is this Mimon? How do I get to this one Mimon? Over here-ish? Oh yeah, this one. Forgot about you. Totally forgot about that one. Alright, that's 150, which means all the Mimon in the third area is done once again. So now we can move on to beating down Ishtar.
Oh, and I guess we gotta turn that mission too. Oh, I forgot. I have to turn that mission for the meter. What other? I'm actually tempted to like look up, 'cause I know I can do it. In fact, I even remember the Grumps. I didn't watch the episode yet, but I think they did an episode where it was like, oh, 80s or 90s toys or one of the two that you don't remember. And well, granted, I definitely don't know about the 80s aspect because I wasn't in the 80s. I don't even think I was a thought of a thought in the 80s. But in the late 90s, no, your boy was bestowed on this beautiful earth.
Harvest time.
Welcome. Oh, well, those are useless.
Huh?
You know, it's funny. I remember when I did the second run. Sorry, I'm going off topic here. Back to the game. I remember doing the second run of this off camera when I was farming. I wondered, oh, because I know Demeter's planning on like killing me for the sake of her goals. I wonder if it'd be different. How Demeter would change during second run if I were to come out and be like, hey, I know you're planning on killing me. So, how about not do that? Yeah? No, nothing different happened, unfortunately, as you all saw. It was a it was a thought. Alright, that's enough distractions. Let's see if we can take down Ishtar. Now that I've done it, I'm gonna save again so I don't have to go for all these Memon and stuff again. I'm honestly gonna miss this game because I don't really know if I'm gonna bring myself to play it again. Not negatively, I'm saying this, but being this game for what will now be the fourth time, excuse me. Once, like I said, I played it myself. The other time was with you guys, the first run, and then the other two off camera. Yeah, this will be the fifth one, but I don't know. Like, I can't see myself doing it a sixth time. But that does lead me to think about some interesting rumor that's been popping of late in my circles. I was told from some people, or I guess, I don't know if it's trending, but this is definitely starting to gain a little bit more, like, light, or it's stepping in a bit more into light. And I don't want to say this, and Atlas, if this is true, then I don't want to get in trouble with this as I say this. So y'all know, if this gets cut or muted, then I messed up, and I'm sorry. But there's rumors that they're redoing Shin Megami 5, a definitive edition, for next-gen consoles. Now, I will openly admit, this game is beautiful. Especially when you realize this is on the Switch. Let me say that again. This game is this beautiful on the Switch. That's amazing to me.
And so, in the name of those your tyrant god has scorned, I shall wipe you from existence!
Looks like you got a little issues there, Car. Same power. I currently possess. Did she say this last time? I don't remember if she did. I currently possess the same power as I did 5,000 years ago, when my prosperity was at its apex. My powers as the Queen of the Heavens shan't be overcome, even by Hanahobino. Yo, no, she did. I remember experimenting that first time. He'll have a bunch of different things, right? Well, I'm curious, like, if she really would do that much more to me. Seems like I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna steamroll her. You're gonna use your own self to beat you. If only I could. Actually, I can't, because Ishtar doesn't have anything. No! Damn it, I got a crit! Oh, no, I was gonna poke her. Man, that was so lackluster. I was too strong. No, okay, so I know my viewers are like, well, isn't that what you wanted? No, what I wanted to do was to see her turns. I wanted to see it. You know what? No, I don't accept that. I'm doing it again. No. This is that is unacceptable. Holy crap, you did it. I mean, yeah, sweet. Anyway, I'll see you later. No, that is unacceptable. I did not want that crit. I'm doing it again. I know I normally don't, and I know some people are like, "Hey, dude, it's okay." No. I want to, like,
see if she'll actually like, do more damage to me. Because she, you know, is at her apex of power or whatever. I want to try it. I never got the chance to. And when am I going to get the opportunity to do it? I like to think that when it comes to Atlas games or games that I care about, namely JRPGs, I am a bit of a scientist. And I am 1,000,000,000% certain that I want to do this experiment. So I'm going to do it. I really was hoping not to get a crit during that fight. Because lately, I don't usually... Well, actually, I guess I have been getting some good crits. Sure, but I kind of thought my crit rate was kind of dying down because I got all the crits out of the way. Okay, so I'll just... I want to poke her. I want Ishtar to be the final blow. I want to see if her 1,000,001 turns are actually able of doing some damage against me.
And so, in the name of those
You're just playing with your food, I understand. Very well. I shall continue to satiate your hunger. I know it's not what Ishtar said, but this is kind of what's happening here. Yeah, Apex, cool, sweet, awesome. Alright, I can safely do one Murakumo. And that's it, because I cannot do another one. Please use some more moves. I just don't know what safely I can use. It's fucking seal. Yeah, I just want to say. Can I safely use Inanna? I'll just use a weaker move. There we go. And now I'm gonna guard, and I want Ishtar to do the final blow. So I want to see, can you do it? Can you do anything against me? With your 1,000,001 turns? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen 8 turns get absorbed in a heartbeat like that. That's interesting. You saw it here first, folks. You just saw 8 turns. Which, if honestly, we could 8 potential to 16 if any of us will reach electricity. Just get absorbed with one single move. That's next level awesome. Alright, time to die. Oh. I guess it's gonna be a while, huh? I don't really want to waste time with this. Here, give it another shot. You have 8 more turns. 7 more turns. That is dumb. I don't think my Ishtar... Yeah, I don't think my Ishtar has anything that can be done against you because she blocks lightning. And I was using it to be set up for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna destroy you. See ya. Oh, actually, maybe I can get away with it. Surely I can maybe do it now. Kick yourself. Wow, I got it. Sweet. That's literally the epitome of why are you hitting yourself? And I got a recording. Yes, it was an unnecessary waste of time and a flex, but hey, man. These guys have been destroying me how many times? I deserve some victories here. I deserve to have a little fun. Holy crap, you did it twice? And this time you styled on her? Impressive. Now I can go on with the story, get this cutscene done. And then once we get to the ley line in the castle, we can turn into Mother Harlot, because I still haven't done my fusion for the episode. Wait, I forgot about the subquest. I gotta fight Kamile. Oh, is there any other thing that popped up because of this? Kamile's over there. Oh, wait, what was this one? What subquest was this? I can't remember. Ah, dang it. I was about to be like all prepared. Alright, well, it's fine. We still have time. Let's see. We can take down Kamile kind of quick. Yeah, we can take down Kamile really quickly. It won't take long. Problem is, I don't remember. Oh, wait. I think that's the subquest with the jewels, right, viewers? The Queen Meb was like, I want jewels. You give me jewels, and... Well, I mean, that's kind of really it. I'm not giving you anything worthwhile, but I know you're going to do it because you love fetch quests, even if they're useless. What is it about fetch quest, viewers? Especially people that play, like, not even open world games, but you play games that have, like, 1,000,001 quests. Like, I get it. We do it to extend the length, maybe get some more story, more characters, things like that. But do we really need to do all these extra side quests and stuff? Like, look at games like, I don't know, what's one game that I could say that will definitely make people upset? Hogwarts Legacy. How about that? Even though the main campaign of that game I know is like abysmally short compared to the rest, the subquests are what really gets the game going. Right, I forgot you guys are somewhat tanky. And it doesn't matter, you guys are toast. Can I use electricity? Yeah, I can. Well, kinda. Won't do much, but it'll do. Anyway, goodbye. Bro! No, I don't have multi-hitting things with her. Alright, we'll get rid of one. You have one turn to avenge your boss. That was the one thing you shouldn't have done. The only person you should have attacked was Inanna, but you didn't, so goodbye. Oh, you're still kicking? Alright, well then. Whip! Thank you. Alright, Kamile's done. Later, chump. I still don't quite get with Kamile. So, is it really that bad? I understand. We don't need another Nahobino. There can't be more than one true god. But is it really that bad? I realize this, and I'm going to talk about this for a brief hot second while I rush back for this. But I realize Abdiel, Kamile, the angels in general, they really just can't accept the fact that there's a Nahobino. And I get it, because they don't want a true god and all that jazz, whatever. But I'm just trying to live. I haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, I haven't done much wrong. So I'm surprised that their immediate intent is no, because of your mere existence is blasphemous. It cannot be. But I want them to know I never wanted this in the first place. It's cool that I got Ogami. It's cool that I have the power to basically become a god. It's cool that I have all these things, yeah, but I never really signed up for this. I just wanted to live. Oh, it is the Queen Med thing. Yeah, here you go. You want jewels and stuff? I got jewels for you. Yep, here you go. Got enough of those. Yep, here you go. Got enough of those. Yep, here you go. Get it. That's useless, but thank you. Yeah, grew leveled up. Cool. I could do this. I did this actually off camera during my somewhat the second or third run. I did a lot of Decorabia jewel finding to farm incenses for my characters. I'm tempted, if I can't successfully do this Debbie Boy fight, to do it again. I'm not going to play this game another time though, so I'm hoping I can get it done this episode, or defeat Demi Fiend before this playthrough is done. Okay, we did Queen Meb. I think that's everything, right? I don't see any other side quests. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm actually good. We still have some time in the video, which means I can still do it. So what we'll end up doing is we're gonna go to the Demon Castle, and then I'll make Mother Harlot in that first lane line. But yeah, like, none of these things were something that Akira, or whatever you named your character, the Nahobino, wanted to. Now granted, looks way cool, and quite frankly, he probably needed to, because let's be honest, his human mode was not it. It wasn't gonna get any... It wasn't gonna make anybody happy. I was about to say something really bad and vulgar, so never mind. But it just baffles me that so many things like yeah, we can't have you there. We can't have you be. Your very existence is an affront to the Lord. And yet, I have their angels and other servants working for me. But apparently it's still bad, huh? Well, I guess that's just some religions in a nutshell. Hey, Sophia, haven't messed with you all day so far.
You have defeated another fiend, I see.
But what would be about the umpteenth time? You have some sort of weird fixation on finding these fiends.
I mean, they do give me
bombs, so it's something.
With every fiend you vanquish, your power grows. Perhaps this is why I was to hand you the menorah. I am interested to see the outcome of your next encounter.
I wonder if she'll do something different when I beat the Demi-Fiend, right? Because she... I don't know if she's aware... No, she's aware, right? Because she opens the doorway to the room of, or realm of chaos or whatever. Does she have... I'm wondering, and I'm not going to spoil this, but if you know, you know. But I wonder if she'll be what Trisha is in Catherine, where once you beat certain things and get to a certain point of the game, Trisha talks about extra stuff. Like, I wonder if I'm able to actually beat Demi Boy, will Sophia be like, I suppose you deserve a reward. I suppose you will have no choice but to accept me into your ranks. I would love it if Sophia was playable. Oh, I can't imagine. What element would she be? She's probably not, but for any viewers that are interested, think about it. What do you think Sophia would be? I need more women to my party. Of course I do. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's make Mother Harlot. Here's my fusion for the episode. Let's see. Let's give you this. That's better than that. Meteor Horn, sure. Bam. You already know Fizz, so you don't really need... In fact, you reflect Fizz, so you don't need that. So let's do... Oh, right. Forgot about During Soul. That might be handy. We have enough people that can do Luster Candy. We're going to do Debilitate instead. I'm going to give her Almighty, High Almighty, and Enduring. Bam. Fusion for the episode, done. But yeah, I'd imagine if Sophia was playable, or, you know, recruitable, whatever, I gotta imagine it'd be Light or Almighty, right? I can't imagine what other element she'd be. But I doubt she'd be playable, because, and unless some other fan who's far more versed and knowledgeable can refresh me, Mito isn't playable in any of the other Shin Megami games. So I think it'd be kind of wonky if you were able to get, like, your instructor or teacher or whatever role Sophia / Mito would be to be recruitable. I don't think it's one of those kinds of games. Though it'd be dope if it was, right? Oh, nice render there, game. Give me an accident, just once. Just one accident, please. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't say it. Viewers, even when I did the runs off camera, never got a fusion accident once. Hell, when I played this game the first time.
Shall we venture forth?
I'm not talking about on camera. I mean, like, when I played it for the first time myself. I think I got one fusion accident. I cannot believe my luck. Or unluck. I can't get a fusion accident to save my life. Whatever. Okay, let's see here. Who's the big bad in the Demon Castle? It is the guy with the beautiful mouth, the kissable lips. I can't remember what his name is. I'll just go to the special fusions. Where are you? Yeah, you. 2 tons of fun here. Let's see. You reflect ice, resist force, resist darkness. I need electric-based demons. If that's the case, then the party I'm going to have to carry me to victory will, of course, be Ame. Who used electricity? I will need a healer, too. I know Zeus, but I don't want to rely on Zeus just yet. Abdiel, you have electricity, right? Yeah, let's use Abdiel. Then Mother Harlot does have electricity. And she can also have Meteor Horn. If that's the case, I actually don't even need Ame. Have any other healers? You have Samarkand, but I can't use that because of the playthrough I'm doing. I could use a Dune. We'd be all like, eh. Yeah, let's use a Dune. Why not? Alright, Ame, you can rest a little bit longer. Yeah, let's use these 3.
Return.
Seriously, I built you like the coolest, dopest harem ever, Akira. You better enjoy this.
Alright, let's rip through this. I don't think this should hopefully take me too long. Except for the stupid vent puzzle things. So this shouldn't take me long. I remember running through it pretty easily back when I first played. I can't think for the life of me if there's any, like, useful balms or essences, or incenses, excuse me, to get here. So I think we can rush through this perfectly fine. Whoa! Except for the fact that these guys still come after me, like Cleopatra. Well, just in case, because I can't remember. I think I'm good. I think it's just going to be a bunch of essences that I don't need. And useless items like that. Okay, then I'm just going to run through it. If there are any balms or incenses, then somebody please let me know. But I think I'm okay. Right, stupid wind tunnels. Outrun it. No stopping. Let's keep grooving. Oh, well. Okay. I'm not going to be stupid, though. If I could rip through this castle super quick. If I could rip through this castle before the episode's done, that'll be the biggest victory, considering I wasted time going for the other Mimons. Gotta be smart. Wait, is this how I came in? Yeah, this is how I came in. Oh. Oh, made it. Phew. Excuse me. Keep on grooving. Activate this. Thank you. Let's keep going. Now, everyone's like, wow, B, you really are going for a speedrunning thing. I am. I'm trying to rip through this. Although I realize once I beat this, pulling out the 4th area, wow, we may not have many episodes. Especially if it takes me all this time to finish this one spot here. Wait, this way? Yeah. I'm kind of like have my eyes glued to the map. I mean, I should be paying attention to where I'm going in the world. But I'm also got my eyes glued to the map because, like, I think it's the best way to run through everything. I want that item. No, I'm gonna assume I don't need any of the items here. I'm gonna assume they're all essences that I already have. Which I already showcased my viewers. I have all the essences. Unless there's some random essence I missed. No, I think I have all the essences. Ugh, this area? Alright. Yeah, I gotta be smart here. Don't be overzealous, V. Come on. Go. Go, please. Go. Ugh, so tedious, these stupid chaos vents. Which I'm surprised it's just wind. Like, it doesn't look like wind. Doesn't it look like they're blasting darkness or something at you? Or like hellfire or something? What? Oh, keep going. Oh. Is that it? Okay, I think that's it. Alright, first strat I'm done. How many strats were there? Well, there's 4, I think. Oh, stupid cutscene, won't take long, yada yada yada. Useless. Oh yeah, we're gonna take down the Demon King's forces. Which, I don't, you guys are basically stormtroopers. You guys don't do this. There's no circumstance where the stormtrooper ends up, like, doing the decisive blow and saving the day. Also, did I go the right way? I think I went the wrong way. How do I go? I did go the wrong way. My. What are you, Mr. Zulu? Oh my. Actually, wait, that doesn't sound like Mr. Zulu. That sounds like, what's his name? From The Simpsons. That sounds like Snake. Oh my. Snake the... Gosh, there's too many characters in The Simpsons. What was Snake's role? Was he just, like, the bandit?
can't remember Snake's, like, roll. Also, I went the wrong way. Darn it. I remember Snake's roll, but I do remember him talking like this. Oh. Talking like this. Oh my. Something similar to this. Oh, this way? I'm going this way. I really hope these shoes of mine aren't painful, because I don't think these are high heels, but I can't imagine these must be comfy. They are. Oh. Oh, well. Didn't mean to go this way, but... Yep, useless. Okay. Alright, man, I forgot how this dungeon goes. Ugh, why are my memories kicking in? I should be able to easily rip through these spots, but I just can't remember. This way? I think I do. Up over here. And I'm literally just backtracking. Oh gosh, I'm so bad. Not helping me, V. Not helping the whole speedrunning thing you're saying you're gonna do. I know, V. I'm trying. I can't remember well. I remember hating this area. I still hate this area. I still think this dungeon does not need to exist. I still think this third area doesn't need to exist because I don't think it has any proper relevance to the game. Is there no other way to go there too? Right? Yeah, no. Okay, so I just gotta find my way up here. Fortunately, the map is so not helping me out here. Oh, yeah, I remember. Don't touch me. I knew I scared the tar out of me. This way? No. Past you, right. Stupid new way. Oh, right. I forgot. Every time I keep preparing for a boss fight, forgetting about all the strawberry jam around the spots of these angels that unfortunately... Don't worry, they're not dead. It's just they fell really hard on their Smucker's Uncrustable peanut butter strawberry jelly sandwiches. They'll be fine. Although I guess I can't really see any of the peanut butter, just more of the jelly. Alright, let's go, try to bug. I don't have time for this. I'm still sticking with these demons. I'm not changing out. Ah, you didn't die yet? Come on, man. You eat to light? Nice. Also, extra nice for Abdiel. There you go. I'm sure that'd do a little more. Oh, well. Bye. Oh, you're still kicking? I'll just go away. There you go. We're done. Not bad. Well, thanks for spawning a new way right there. Wonder what demon would have mine, or who demon's knowledge I would have. Like we stated, the humans have certain deities' knowledge and demons' knowledge. Hope I have something cool. It is unacceptable if I have, and despite my love of it, but if I have like a Jack Frost or something, I'm not gonna be happy. Like, I think I'm at least like a Black Frost or King Frost. No, a King Frost would be cooler. No pun intended, because of the whole cool aspect. Wonder what I would have. I can make it. Oh, I can't make it. Hey, can you do that again? Whee! There we go. Still going strong. Launch me. Thank you. Where to next? Where to next? There we go. Thank you. I'm not gonna get blasted off V. Do I need to go this way? Can't remember. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. I need to go this way. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sure all this red stuff is not blood. It's just strawberry jelly. That way the kids can watch this game. I'm just kidding. Would any kid want to watch my playthrough of this? I imagine most of my fan base are like around my age or older or younger. Well, I guess that's kind of everyone else, but I can't imagine most kids would watch this considering an M-rated game and all that jazz. Which way do I go, V? Oh. Go here. Launch me. Go. Get on the launch, please. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hello, Risotto. Welcomes. How you doing, my lovely friend? For those wondering, Risotto has jumped on Shine. Right. Stupid kinkies. Nope, wrong way. Welcome to the second run. AKA V tries to speed through this so he can move on to Persona. See, this way? Yeah. Whoa! God, scared the tar out of me! Whoa! Should be scared, but man, seeing this giant golden death barbarian come at you, a bit intimidating. Let's see. I would need to go that one, hop over there. Yeah. Not like Pazuzu's gonna do anything against me. So it says that they've been good playing some New Vegas. Also, Fallout New Vegas. Still kind of torn between which one's better between that one and Fallout 3. I think New Vegas is still the better one, but that's a hot take, so we'll just go on. No, I don't think it's too hot a take. I've made hotter takes. But I don't remember. Have you already played New Vegas, or is it... Oh, no, you've played New Vegas 4, right? New Vegas is better by a long shot, let's be honest. Well, I like New Vegas. Well, I mean, I just like where it is aesthetically as well as gameplay, but you remember, despite Fallout not usually being my main genre of games, a friend of mine got me to play Fallout 3, and this was a long time ago. I used to play Fallout 3. Granted, my memory was like crap compared to some of the memories that have in New Vegas, but for like New Vegas, yeah, viewers, despite me playing games like this, there was a bunch of other games I used to try out. You know, it's always nice to have different opinions and different, get out of your comfort zone, try different games. Can I get a little... Thank you! Excuse me! Which way I go? Right. Now it's this. Okay, come on. Let's go. I thought this was actually the third stratum, but... whatever. Excuse me. Oh, well, that's useless. Don't want me! Ugh. Oh, good thing I got rid of your dude's physical weakness. Really? You think you're gonna let you use that power? Bill says, I don't know why, but Fallout 3 is like a parody of Fallout when compared to previous games. Well, yeah, compared to previous, but we all know the real parody of Fallout is Fallout 76. Because that game is a joke. And I probably threw away potential people noticing me on that one, but I stand by that decision. What do you say? Oh, no, I agree with you. But at the same time, we also got to realize Fallout 3 did come out quite some time ago. Whee! Zoto says, no, don't talk about that one. That game was something else. We have to. We have to acknowledge the good and bad in these games. I understand, but unfortunately, we have to be honest. We can't accept that every game was super kosher. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, we have to accept the fact that not every game is perfect. And to be fair, if we didn't have some of the bad games, we wouldn't be able to have some of the good games. At least that's what I tell myself. Alright, where do I go? That one and... Oh, left and that one. That's the one I need to do. Zoto says, the only thing I liked in 76 is the Country Roads revision. I actually didn't play 76. I completely got off Fallout again after, whoops! Wrong. Oh, that was the right one. I got off Fallout after New Vegas, so I never played 4. I don't know a thing about it. And I wanted to get into 76, because I thought, oh, it would be a good chance for me to try it. But, it didn't happen. Life happened. I was like, you know what? I got other games I want to play. I don't want to mess with Fallout anymore. Not to say anything negative about 3 in New Vegas, but clearly I just stopped caring. 76 definitely didn't help me get into it. But I like the trailer. Okay, how do I get through this again? I gotta focus here. Can't remember. Oh, not that. Get out of here. I want to launch me up there, to launch me over there. Oh, that one. That one to launch me up there. Oh. I need more of a boost, man. Come on. Wait, no, this isn't the way. I'm supposed to get carried by the other tunnels. Yeah, I remember it. Though says, I really enjoy New Vegas. Every run is so different. Next one, I'm going to start with the Legionnaires. Well, yeah, what's great about Fallout and, well, games similar to that nature is that it has a lot of replayability. I think it's extremely dope. You launch over here. There we go. That's what I want to do. Whee! Whee! Perfect! That's what I want to do. Like, Fallout's one of those games where you can just constantly, like, replay the game, and I think you'll always have, like, a different experience. Unless you decide to play the game black and blue. Like, down to the point where you try to memorize every, like, pixel. Then I'm like, okay, maybe you should, you know, give it a little break. It's nice to play a game, and I guess it's fair that I'm talking about this, considering I'm doing, what, a 5th experience of this. But it's nice to be able to play a game. If you play a game you like so much, that you can honestly have just as much fun playing it the first time as you more or less can the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th times. As long as you don't feel burnt out. Because I know when you play a bunch of games over and over, like, it's actually one of the reasons why I'm actually kind of getting off of Smash. Like, okay, so I could get on Smash Bros. Every now and then, but right now I don't really, like, play Smash. I haven't really played Smash in months. Which is funny, because I think a lot of people that have been sending me friends requests is because of the people either beaten or have been beat by in Smash Bros. But I have the same thing with Smash, where it's like, it's a game I can play, but I don't want to play it too many times, because then I'll feel like I'll get burnt out. And yeah, Smash feels like one of those games where, unless it's with friends, you could probably see yourself playing over and over, but by yourself, eh. And it's even more so the case if you're playing, like, single-player stuff. Yes, I know Fallout 76 can be multiplayer, but I'm talking about Fallout in general, or other games of that nature. Where, whoa, got the crap out of me on that one. Where games like these are not meant for multiple, excuse me, not meant for multiple people. Like, it's meant for one person to have its one experience. Like, it's fun to play 1 to twice, maybe if you want to get other things, sure. But I always get scared because unless it's a game that's constantly giving me something new or something good to look for, I can find that it's easy to get burnt out by a game like that. I don't really need that, excuse me. I think I'm going the right way. Zoto says, my gun named Dinky is a charismatic gun-wielding cowboy. Wait, why'd you name it Dinky? You know what? Nope, I don't want to know. Well, actually, no, I don't mind if you tell me, but I don't think I need to know. This way, I think, right? No, wait. Ugh, is this the way? I don't know the way. Oh, it is this way. Zoro says it's also the thing with the SMT games, they get really repetitive. Yeah, that's why, like, to be fair, like, well, I guess I'm not really making a good, I don't know if I'm making a good argument considering I'm playing this multiple times, but that's why I always get, like, iffy when I play some of the JRPGs I play. Unless they have something with good story or something else. I think I talked about this last episode too, but it's gotta be, you gotta be careful when you go to games that offer, like, New Game Plus and stuff, because unless it truly has something really worth your time, I can imagine a lot of people would not really want to play a game. Most people in general probably don't want to play a game more than one time. Do I need to go this way? No, I don't need to go this way. Yeah, this is a... Oh yeah, I do need to go this way. Easier jumps. Now, there are some exceptions. For example, you're not going to catch me playing freaking Nocturne again. I'm not living that nightmare again. But... I need to go over there. Okay. But I will admit, for a game like this, it was fun to do multiple times. And plus, I even gave myself a reason to do it. I adamantly refused to fight the Demi-Fiend until I was... Well, I mean, for sure, I had to be confident on that one. But I feel like that's the nature with Atlas games in general. It's like, Atlas doesn't usually throw too much. Yeah, it does enough to let you do it one more time. Unless you're completely crazy like me and you decide to play a game 3 or 4 times, which you really don't need to, but I don't know, to each his own. But New Game Plus can always be a bit of a tricky topic for some people, because most people don't even really like play a game more than once. Heck, some people don't even just beat the game that they play. Like, for example, what's a game that... Right, I forgot about this section. Alright. I was trying to think of a game... Well, let's see. Right now, the biggest game right now is probably... Not out yet. I'm pretty sure it is soon, but Spider-Man 2 is going to happen. And I know... Actually, yeah, I think it is, because I remember when I logged into Twitch, before I even set up for this, how many freaking notifications my Twitch sent me. Whoa. How many notifications my Twitch sent me about how many people are playing Spider-Man. It's absurd. But is that a game... I can't think of it from the first ones, because I have played the first and Miles Morales, but for Spider-Man... We'll use Spider-Man 2, because I guess that's gonna be, if not now, definitely trending. But is that a game that people can honestly play multiple times without getting burnt out? Or is that a game that people can only play once, if they do once, and then be like, alright, I'm done. I have my Peter Man / Spider Parker experience. Oh, thank you. Ugh, I hate this dungeon. Peter Man? Yeah. You don't know the joke? I don't remember who said this. Probably a bunch of people said it, but there was a joke. I don't remember which YouTuber came up with it, but it was during... I remember when I played Spider-Man 1 for PS4 way back when. So was it Spider-Man PS4? No. It wasn't even Spider-Man PS4. It was Spider-Man PS3. It was Edge of Time. Oh my gosh. Man, that was a long time ago. I remember somebody making a dumb joke about, like... And it's the same thing with, like, Batman. Like, it was one of those things where... No, it was Spider-Man PS4. Holy crap. Excuse me, sorry. It was Spider-Man PS4. It was a joke about, like, if somebody knew about Peter Parker's identity, and they were, like... They were well aware of it, and they try to, like, throw a warning at you. You're like, hey, Peter, watch out. It's like, dude, I'm on the job right now. It's like, oh, right. Sorry, Peter Man. Spider Parker. I'm fired, aren't I? And it's the same joke that I know the Grumps did, sort of, with Batman. About the whole, like... Oh, gosh, I think it was when Batman and Morgan Freeman doing it. This is an old bit, so... The people probably aren't going to get this bit. I gotta go. Go. Oh, it died down. I gotta wait for it. No! Oh! I gotta really time that one. Sorry, give me 1 second, viewers. Now. I'm pretty sure this is what I was supposed to do. But yeah, Game Grumps did a joke with the Batman thing, and it's pretty much similar to the Spider-Man one. Where it was like, oh, Bruce Wayne, well, welcome back. It's like, dude, I'm Batman right now. Like, call it. It's like, oh, sorry about that. Bruce Bat Bruce, Bat Wayne. Sorry, I'm old. I also am not paying attention if this is the direction I should be going. I don't think it is. That's useless as frick. I'm not paying attention. I don't think I was supposed to be over here. Ugh, I hate this dungeon. This dungeon's so tedious and useless. Alright. Hate this dungeon. I hate this dungeon. I don't know where I'm going. Let's see. Oh, I know where I am. Okay, I know where I am. I did backtrack by accident. Not doing my job justice if I'm trying to beat this before the episode's done. How much time do I have in the video? Not much. Crap on a stick. I have to really, like, speed through Ariok. But the bright side, at least there's no other stratums after this. If I get through this, we're good. I think the fourth stratum is where Ariok is. Ooh, almost messed that jump. Okay, so I do need to use this one to launch. Okay, it's gotta pay a bit more attention. Did I go this way last time? Oh no, I did go this way. How about this way? Do I go for that one above? I hope I just made the right call. Where am I? Oh, I did make a call. Okay, let's see. I freaking hate this dungeon. Okay. You go. Launch to that one, right? That launch to be over there. Yeah. No! Dang it. Oh, okay. This isn't that bad. I timed that badly. Take this one. Ugh, I get so confused by these. Okay. Which one do I need to hit? That one launches me over there. No, I need to hit this one. Ugh, missed. That one goes, then this one. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Phew. Then go that way. No, that's bad. This way. Oh, this is one thing I'm definitely not going to miss when I beat this game. I really don't like this dungeon to save my life. Like, if everyone was like, oh, there's got to be one dungeon you will always be able to play again. I don't think anybody in their right mind would say it'd be this. Luckily, I think that was it, which means we should be at the end. Yes. Actually, we do have enough time to take down Ariok. Yes, we made it. Sweet beans. Means we'll be good because next episode we can just do the last horrible area. Won't be done, but we'll be definitely getting close to the end. We don't have many episodes left, so allow me to say this right now, Twitch. YouTube, by the time this video comes out, I think I'll probably be done with SMT, but if I'm not, then please feel free to vote. But if you haven't, or anyone on Twitch watching this, whether you're actually actively watching or you're lurking or whatever, please, 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 you don't have to, but it'll be a really good service. I am planning on doing a Persona 3, 4, and 5 marathon. And on my YouTube right now, which you can find the link in my About description, I am doing a poll for which version of Persona 3 viewers want me to see. And I already talked about last episode how I can't do reload. But,
you know, between OG, between FES, between portable, I am welcome to your votes. Hey, if you even want to say a reason on why you vote for it, wow, that was a render. Want to even say a reason on why you vote for it, that'd also be great. I don't need this.
You are quite formidable.
Don't care. Ugh. Alright, 3 tons of fun. Let's do this.
Shall befall our opposers. I will crush you in the jaws of retribution.
And to be fair, I haven't forgotten that at the end of this, I did say a sub goal, and I did reach it way back when, so I do plan on doing an SMT, S or P. Risotto said, life must suck if you look like that. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot that some people might like about it. I mean, think about it. He's got wings, so I assume he can fly, unless that's decoration. He at least knows how to use a sword. And let's be honest, with a tongue like that, you know that you're perfect for, like, those jobs where you have to, like, seal envelopes. You're like, oh yeah, I got this. I bet somebody was expecting me to make a vulgar joke. Nah, come on. I'm not gonna make that kind of joke right now. We'll save that for the bonus at the end of this playthrough. Alright, let's take you guys down.
I am the divine sword of God.
You also don't do that much damage. But it's cool. Oh, was this lightning? Okay, yeah. And I'm boosted, right? Which means this should hurt like hell. Yep, we're done. Told you. This cannot be. Actually, it can be. Well, that was a waste of time. The only reason why that dungeon was long was because of the stupid puzzles.
Is this how I meet my end? Not by the Archangel's sword, but the hands of a lowly servant.
Lowly servant? Dude, I am God. Have you never seen Bruce Almighty? I am Akira Almighty.
So the demon
My
kings.
will be done. Anyway, Ariok's toast. Oh, right. I forgot the Yakumo cutscene. Well, we don't need this, so. Don't care. I really don't. Not to say that Yakumo's design and reasoning isn't cool, but I don't care. Are you cheating on me with that boy? No, I'm not. Just getting some answers. Go away, woman. Nah, Ariok's... I mean, somebody probably liked Ariok. Maybe... if you're blind, or... I don't know. I don't know. Well, you know, like, there's no reason to... Wow, I really can't talk this out, talk a circumstance to this to work. You know, love knows no bounds. Beauty is only skin deep. I don't know, what other sentimental things can I say to, like, help Ariok out? Because I feel like he's the type of person that would, like, hate his life, and because he wouldn't get laid, he just take it out on everyone. Unless it's the opposite, where he's so wealthy and powerful that people aren't attracted to him physically, but they're attracted to his power, which is also a possibility. I'm not really doing a good job defending Ariok, am I? I realize I kind of messed this up, so we're just gonna move on here. What's the next boss that I'm gonna deal with for next episode? Trying to think. I think the next thing that's gonna happen is... I think we deal with Abdiel. I think it's the conference, right? Well, if that's the case, Abdiel sucks against darkness, then let's just use Maria. Ah, who am I kidding? I like Danu. I like Danu. If it's gonna be Abdiel, we're gonna fight next. Let's use Fallen Abdiel again. And... really haven't used you much, but there's no demons that have been fire weak. Don't need Shiva. Don't need Zeus. I guess I'll just use Beelzebub again. But like I said, that's going to be for next episode. So,
let's see. What can we get done now? Oh, that's actually the time of the video. Ooh, never mind. Never mind. I kind of forgot what I was doing. Thank you all for tuning in for this one. I really wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I accomplished my goal. I beat the third area in the episode. It only took 2 episodes. Actually, to be fair, what about the second area? How many episodes did it take me? Was it 2 as well? If I'm good with this, I could probably beat each area in maybe 2 episodes. If that's the case, then we can hopefully beat the 4th area in 2 episodes. 1 episode to beat the Tower of Eternity, and maybe and maybe any other side quests. So let's see, what episode is this? Episode 50? So if I had to venture a guess, oh, and there will be that exploration. So if I had to venture a guess, then maybe in the next 3-4 episodes, 5 max, you should be at the final one, where it will hopefully be the Demi-Fiend fight. This is a guess, obviously. I'm not 100% because there might be some tedious side quests. I already know there's one where I have to run through all 4 areas to fight, like, the 4 Heavenly Kings, for example. But I'm thinking to myself, if the rate we're going, if I truly beat the 4th area in 2 episodes max, then honestly, we might be done before, like, I think the max episode playlist might be 55, really. And then a bonus one to do the Smasher Pass, but we'll see. I don't know. This is just conjecture. This might be just be wasting time. I don't know. But nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in for this episode. We accomplished our goal. I was able to lament about some old things, about my old youth. There was many others I could have talked about, but I do want to save for other episodes. Nonetheless, like I said, on the next episode, we'll explore the 4th area, so make sure, once again, Twitch or people watching there, make sure to vote, please, by all means. YouTube, like I said, if this video comes out and I'm still not doing Persona, please, by all means, still vote. And if I am doing Persona and I still do that, I still appreciate any support you have. Maybe there's certain other Atlas games you want to see me try and play. There's a few Atlas games I do have, and there's some that I am planning on doing in the future, like Catherine, like Soul Hackers 2, and at least I can find a way to stream at Soul Hackers 3DS. And believe you me, if I got my hands on a PC, I would wholeheartedly stream Shin Megami 4 and better yet, Apocalypse. But that's just conjecture. I'm just ranting to this point. Nonetheless, make sure to follow, make sure to subscribe if you like this, if you like my voice, if you like the quality of the video, or if you just like me in general. At the same time, you gotta subscribe where you know you're in the right place when you see the loaf of dog. You know, my avatar-ish. You already know. Nonetheless, I will see you all next episode.